Ever heard of trypanophobia? Many of us feel uncomfortable when our doctor prescribes an injection. The very thought of this long needle being pricked deep into your skin might make you anxious. But this is not just a children's problem. Even as adults, this kind of phobia or fear of needles is quite common and is called trypanophobia. In extreme cases, this phobia may trigger hypertension, rapid heart rate, and even loss of consciousness. There are instances when people even avoid receiving proper medical care because of the fear of needles. Well, hereafter, there's no need to face your fear, at least in the case of needles. Thanks to researchers from IIT Kharagpur who have developed microneedles and micropumps for injecting medications in a painless way. Prof.Tarun Kanti Bhattacharyya, Dr. Richa Mishra, Bidhan, Pramanick, and Tapas Kumar Maiti are the main researchers involved in this technique of painless transdermal drug delivery and vaccination device. Let's hear from Professor Tarun Kanti Bhattacharyya explaining about the device in a clear and simple way.
Welcome to Microelectronics and MEMS Lab, ENC Department, IIT Kharagpur. Today I will introduce with the new innovations from this lab. It's called Transdermal Drug Delivery Systems. All of you know that when any doctor advises for injecting, especially for the children, then we have the fear of the pain. And think of it, a patient having insulin dose for at least 4 times a day, or even a child, then it is too much and it becomes traumatic. So if you look at the evaluation of the injection techniques throughout the time, the kind of injections we have is a muscular one, and it is quite lengthy, and its diameter is around 500 micron, and it penetrates through the skin, and also it reaches to the sensory nerve. Once it reaches the sensory nerve, then it is becoming painful, plus its diameter is quite high. So this is the muscular injections. Normally we are accustomed to this. After that, those are actually making insulin injections. They are actually using hypodermic syringe, which is little less in length and diameter is 300 to 350 micron. But still it is painful as it reaches the pain sensory nerve. But the development what we carried out here at IIT Kharagpur in the electronics department, that is, I would like to explain you that we have made that needle so thin that it is around 35 micron in inner diameter, and the outer diameter is only 55 micron. So there is 100 such needles in an array, and that will be placed on our drug delivery assembly so that you can have a painless drug delivery. It's just like a patch. So, and the material we have chosen is glassy carbon, which has got a huge hardness, and it is so hard that its load bearing capacity is 40 times more than the force of resistance while you are penetrating to the skin. So it is any kind of abuse or while penetrating to the skin, the breakage is not possible. And if you look at the device, how it looked like, let me give you the prototype. That means it is if you look at the needle and this is the housing of the micropump. So these combinations will actually inject the drug in a very controlled, precise way. Now we are thinking, due to this COVID pandemic, we can actually make use of this transdermal drug delivery system as an integrated solutions, and which you not only is painless, but you do not require any specialized manpower to inject it. So I can reach to the mass people across the world, across our country, and actually this will be cost effective, and not only the cost effective in the material cost, but also the requirement of the drug or the vaccine. Because you know that in this case the studies say that transdermal drug delivery, where the requirement of the drug for the efficiency what we require is much less compared to the muscular or this kind of hypodermic approach. And in this endeavor, we like to work with big companies, pharmaceutical companies, to work together in tandem so that we can quickly launch this product synergy with the vaccine so that we can give a complete solution to reach to the mass people at a cost-effective solution.
To take this innovation to the next level, Dr. Richa Mishra along with Ayan Chatterjee and Dr. Jhimli Manna have co-founded a startup called Innovodigm Private Limited. Co-founder Ayan Chatterjee tells us how this startup is going to bring a change and contribute to the healthcare sector in India.
Innovodigm was basically found because we wanted to solve three main problems of vaccine delivery. That is, we targeted intradermal vaccine delivery in the scene. As explained by Professor D.K. Bhattacharya, who is my mentor, that intradermal delivery through microneedles has its own advantages. Three main advantages that I will point out is that one, it is painless and it doesn't have the problems of needle injury. The second problem it addresses is that it requires very low dose of vaccines. That is around 10 times the dose of dose required for normal intramuscular vaccine delivery. And the third problem it addresses is that a person can deliver this vaccine without any training. So these three main problems will actually help to reach vaccine delivery problems, that is mainly for pandemic times like this in terms of COVID. So we can reach the nook and corners of India, the remotest corners of India, in a very short time, as this does not require any skilled manpower and a person can easily inject himself.
This painless drug delivery system, with its ease of use technique, patient-friendly and economical approach, makes it a significant innovation. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Jai Hind.